So I take 3, 6, 9. Yes, let's go! GG! Professor Sultai's Sorcerer's Broomatorium. It's so stupid, but it works. It works for some very weird reason. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Slayer's Den. It's Slay Anything. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. Today we are playing one of the jankiest decks that I have ever played, and it was actually inspired by a couple of my YouTube subscribers, Francisco, Tavares, and Casarius. You guys out there gave me the inspo for this one. So the basic game plan of this super janky deck is to play a Sorcerer's Broom and then mutate it with a creature like Gem Raiser or Auspicious Starix, and whenever you sacrifice permanent, you can now start creating multiple mutate creatures with Sorcerer's Broom ability. If you're unfamiliar with Sorcerer's Broom, it is a 2 colorless artifact creature that says whenever you sack another permanent, you can pay 3 colorless, and if you do, you can create a token that's a copy of Sorcerer's Broom, which is now the mutated creature. So you can create tons and tons of copies of all these powerful creatures. Now, in order to enable the sacrifice trigger of Sorcerer's Broom, we have cards like Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven, the kind of standard sacrifice outlets. We also have Fabled Passage, but overall you're really relying on Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar to kind of do the work for you there. Now, one cool interaction I found is sometimes if you play a Ghidorah, King of the Cosmos, onto a Sorcerer's Broom, you won't be able to copy it because it is a legendary creature. So with the legendary rule, you can only have one on the field at a time. However, you can play Spark Double onto the Ghidorah / Sorcerer Broom, and then you can start creating multiple tokens of the non-legendary version that was created with Spark Double. So it's really cool. You can actually have a whole field full of Ghidorahs and BioQuartz Space Godzillas. Overall, this deck is crazy and it looks like a total blast. I'm super hyped to play it. Thank you guys again so much for the inspo. Thank you guys again for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. And if you guys enjoy, please remember to destroy that like and subscribe button below. It's not just a great way for you to support my channel, which I truly appreciate. It's a great way for you to stay up to date with my current and future content, and best of all, it's completely free. So without further ado, let's play some Magic the Gathering. Nicholas. Sure, we'll hold on to this one. We'll just turn 1 Watery Grave. Won't even fuck around with playing anything really. Save us 2 life. Nicholas. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent plays a Temple Garden. Sure. Let's play a Witch's Oven and a Cauldron Familiar. And we'll just pass the turn from here. Love to draw into some land, but if not, next turn we're going to be playing Sorcerer's Broom, I guess. Yes, okay. Opponent is on Selesnya, it looks like, from what I can tell. Let's see what they've got up their sleeves. Speaking of sleeves, matching. But if we do draw a land, I am debating on if we want to go ahead and play the Sorcerer's Broom, or if I should just migratory. Actually, you don't want a migratory like a Cauldron Familiar or mutate a Cauldron Familiar, just because my goal is to basically sacrifice it. So I guess I will probably just play out the Sorcerer's Broom and just hope and pray. Alright, so we're going to sack that. At least ping the opponent for a bit. Okay, so we didn't get any luck with the land, but we can play Sorcerer's Broom, I guess. The opponent is probably like, the fuck is this shit? But let's see. I feel very strongly that there's like some kind of artifact removal. Okay, so we'll swing in with the Cauldron Familiar for 1. End the turn. Isn't it? Let's see what the opponent is playing now. I wonder if they're like on Selesnya enchantments. Should we just cancel? There we go. That's a something. That's a spicy meatball. Alright, well, we're gonna slap this bad boy onto the Broom. And I guess we're just gonna try to get some lands to ramp up. Put it over. And what can we do here? Probably get another forest, I'd say. Nicholas is roping the hell out of us. But yeah, we'll probably get another forest. Our deck is predominantly green, so may as well. And yeah, we'll just go and swing in with everything, sure. End the turn. But I could have like a Shatter the Sky or something. I wonder what their shenanigans consist of. It's a Tessin champion. Okay, cool. So were they waiting for 4 so they could hold a protection spell, I wonder? Questions. Well, let's go ahead and sack the Cauldron Familiar. And yeah, my turn. I think Gem Razor is going to be pretty invaluable here. So I think what I'd like to do is... So the protection spell is going to be... I'm pretty sure they're holding a protection spell. But we can get them to waste a protection spell. That could be a big thing. I think we play an Oven. Let's just kind of feel this out, I guess. Okay. And yeah, we'll do no attacks. End the turn. Let the opponent hold their precious protection spells against us. Alcide. Okay. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Okay. So a Gem Razor. If we Gem Razor, we can target the Alcide. Ooh, okay, sweet. Alright, so sure. That's cool with me. So they are holding up protection spells. Let's go bring the cat back. Put another one of those bad boys in. Sure. Start draining the opponent a little bit. And yeah, I guess we'll just go and bring this back and just try to maximize the amount of damage we can do with the cat. You can always sack the cat for a trigger if necessary. So one thing I'm probably going to do is Gem Razor. That'll give me an opportunity to get rid of the All That Glitters. Put that over. And also let me grab a land or two. So we'll go and target the All That Glitters. That way they can't protect it. And then I get to search for a couple of lands, I guess. So we will grab a forest. Okay, so there's a 1/1. Sure. And what else do we want to put into play? Let's put in another Cauldron Familiar just to drain the opponent down a little bit more. And yeah, we're just going to end the turn here, I guess. No attacks. End the turn. Yeah, I don't think they'll be tapping out anytime soon for anything. Sentinel's Eyes? Sure, that's fine. Without that All That Glitters, the opponent won't be able to just go too crazy with the Alcide of Life's Bounty. Warbrier's Blessing? Okay. I guess they get to fight something or two. Okay, so I put a +1/+1 on there. And they fight my 3/4, sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and sack this, I guess. So they used one of their Karametra's Blessings. Okay, so they have another Karametra's Blessing. I want to say. Let's see. We're gonna go and pass. We'll go and block here. Then we sack the cat. So no damage occurs. They don't gain the life. Okay, so that does die. So we'll let that resolve. That's fine. So now I get to Shore Shark. Let's see. Let's go and bring this back. Let's play the Temple of Deceit. Don't need another one of those. Let's go ahead and mutate this bad boy. We'll put it over, sure. Turn the Alcide. Get rid of all those nifty enchantments the opponent has, and then we'll just go next. Swinging for 4. Swinging for 5. There we go. End the turn. So I'm sure that they've got plenty more to go. Okay, opponent plays a Sentinel's Eyes on the Alseid of Life's Bounty. Alright. Alright, Nicolas. I think of Selesnya enchantments, and Selesnya aggro is kind of like a measuring stick for how effective your Jank deck is, to be honest. Because I tend to get matched up against them when I'm playing Jank pretty often, and so it's kind of like, if you can't beat Selesnya enchantments, your deck's probably a little too janky. It's like not winning fast enough, basically. Yes, opponent plays a second Sentinel's Eyes on the Alseid, sure. Okay, opponent is down to 5. Can we get the opponent down enough? Is the question. Okay, so a test and champion happens. They draw a card. I guess we sack this so they don't gain any more life. Let's see what we can do from here. We can protect our life total by bringing the Cauldron Familiar back. But we do have to, I believe we have to win this turn, this upcoming turn, in order to salvage this. That's fine. Go ahead and bring this back, I guess. Opponent tapped out on mana too, which is nice. So we'll block and sack. Okay, let's bring this back. Oh, I think we might have this. Holy shit, do we have it? Please tell me we have it. Alright, let's go. Let's fucking go. He tapped out. Yes! Yes! Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh my god, we won with our Jank. Alright, so we're just on the verge of not too janky. Yes! Oh my god. That was awesome. Professor Sultai's Sorcerer's Broomatorium. Oh my god, this deck is fucking, it's so stupid. It's really stupid. Ross F. Silva. Let's go. Alright, this is a little bit better. Let's go and keep this one. I like this one. Play the Fabled Passage and end the turn. We'll go and grab a forest, I guess. Maybe an island. Let me see. Pass. Suppose we'll grab a forest here. Why not? We'll play the Overgrown Tomb. Play a Paradise Druid. That should set us up for something somewhat decent. Okay, we'll play the island. We'll play a Witch's Oven. And, let's go and play the Sorcerer's Broom out too. Bait out any counter spells. More than happy to. Oh, okay. Radical Idea. And, yeah, we'll do no attacks and the turn. Would love to draw into some of the ramp creatures, the Migratory Greathorn, or just more mana, honestly. My turn. Perfect. So I think what we're going to do is play the Migratory Greathorn on the Paradise Druid. Just bait out some counter spells. Or some more radical ideas. What's the radical idea here? Alright, put this over. Grab a forest. And we'll swing in with the Broom. End the turn. Don't suspect they're going to be playing many enchantments or artifacts, so Gem Razor really will be... I could play Gem Razor next turn, and that would help me ramp up. Okay, so opponent Creeping Chills. Sure. This matchup is a little bit sketch, but I believe in the heart of the cards. Drown Secrets. Okay. You son of a bitch. Alright, so they tapped out, which is nice. My turn. So I believe I will definitely... Oh, man. Alright, well, let's go for it. So I'm going to Gem Razor. I'm going to mutate Migratory Greathorn, and that'll get me some land. Put it over. Destroy that. Grab a forest. And I'll just swing in with the Broom again. End the turn. That'll give me the opportunity to, if I get a land, I can Auspicious Starix maybe. Don't think the opponent's playing counter spells now that I'm looking at it. So, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we'll just go in Starix here. Let's do it. This is either going to be a good thing or a really shitty thing. I'm banking on just hoping that we get something decent here. He's going to bounce it. Okay, so we get all our stuff back, which is fine. And we still get a 6/6. And we'll do no attacks. End the turn. But now that I can Paradise Druid, I can... Nice. Okay. That's cool. So I can Paradise Druid, and I can also mutate it. Callous Dismissal, sure. So that's their removal, basically. Got it. So I just gotta watch out for bounce. So I definitely should have put that on the Paradise Druid. Maybe waited. The opponent plays that Arclight Phoenix. Sure. Take 4 here. Okay. My turn. Let's go and play the Temple of Deceit. Don't need another Gem Raiser here. But we will play Paradise Druid. And let's play the Gem Raiser again, I guess. And we'll do no attacks. End the turn. This will give me a way to block like Arclight Phoenix or something like that. Okay, block here. Take 2. Reaping Chill straight up, sure. My turn. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have enough to do this and make it pretty saucy, I'd say. So let's go ahead and Starix that. Copy this. Dope. Let's go. And next, I think what we'll do is we're going to do no attacks. We'll just hold up for the flyers and the turn. And now we can start going a little wild here, I think. You love to see it. Although, like, a couple of Creeping Chills could probably punish us. Let's see. 1 Creeping Chill's already done with over here. 2. Alright, so they would have to get basically 2 Creeping Chills, because we can block all their creatures. Sweet! Okay, so opponent scries, and it's my turn. So let's go ahead and... I think we could just Ghidorah here. Let's do that. We're gonna Ghidorah. That on here. Put it over. Sure, get the cat. Ping the opponent. Enters tapped, sure. Let's go ahead and play... Well, we don't need to play anything here. I think we're just gonna go next. And don't think it's time to swing in on anything yet. So, although we could apply some pressure. Yeah, let's do that. We can apply some pressure. Although they might have a bounce spell, so we're gonna do no attacks and the turn. Because if they do have like an unsummon, I don't want them to unsummon something that I have. We're just gonna build a huge board state. Okay, opponent Merfolk Secret Keepers, sure. Okay, maximize altitude, sure. Having all these hexproof creatures really makes it, I'm sure, a pain in the ass for the opponent, which I love. You love to see it. And yeah, we're just gonna start sacking things. Decline. Also going to decline here. Play a forest. Let's play a migratory great horn on this bad boy. Put it under. Get some more triggers. Grab a forest. Take action. We'll pay the 2. And yeah, what else can we do here? Put it over there. Put it over. I think I'm okay with swinging in with something, right? Because I'm down to 6. Yeah, Yeah, we'll do no attacks. We're gonna end the turn here. I know I'm giving my opponent a lot of leeway to get back into the game, but I feel like we can do this. I believe that we can do this. Okay, opponent activates Castle Vantress, puts 2 to the bottom. All right, so they're building up their board as much as possible as well. I'm gonna go ahead and sack the cat. Yes, infinite gem raisers. Let's go. Oh my god, this is sick. Ultron IXI. Rah, 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 rah. Shoot. This is a pretty garbo hand, but I think we keep it. Let's just go and keep it. It's kind of rough. There's not really an ideal hand to start off with this deck. I would say this probably that's pretty good. The strongest hands you can keep are kind of like that one mutation deck that I played, and probably in many mutation decks is when you get Paradise Druid in your opening hand, and you play that because it's basically safe. As you can see in that last game, spot removal is still a thing, very prevalent. Go and sacrifice the cat. And yeah, let's go and ping the opponent, sack some food, bring the opponent down to 18. And if they have removal, that's fine because we have another cat in hand. So play this, and say we can go ahead and swing in. See what the opponent's got's going on. And let's play a second cat. And I think we may just have to kind of ultra jank our way at least to a better life total for the opponent. Underworld Dreams. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Let's sack the cat. Luckily, I don't have very much card draw in this deck, so everything is essentially pretty fair. Ooh. Man, I wish I had a green mana now, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing in. And I give in. I'm going to go ahead and Great Horn here. I could have actually done that before, which I should have done because it would have been an extra bit of damage, but you guys know me. I'm truly garbage at this game sometimes. Okay, everyone plays a swamp. Let's see what else they got. Some removal. Ooh, a rankle. Okay, sweet. Cool with that. Definitely not going to be doing anything with that. See what they force me to do here. Player loses a life, draws a card. Sweet. And let's go ahead and sack here. Just ping the opponent down a little bit more and more. With the Witch's Oven, we do have access to life. So, you know, all is not over. Well, yeah, we'll take the damage here. Let's go ahead and destroy that Underworld Dreams, so we start taking a little bit less damage. And yeah, I'll put another forest out there. Yep, and I'm also going to swing in for 5. Let's end the turn. Then, you know, I have the opportunity to bounce. If I get a land, I can Star X as well. Another Underworld Dreams, okay. Well, that would be way more meaningful if, oof, okay, so let's go ahead and sack this, I guess. It'll give us 2 food tokens. Okay, so, yeah, sure. Draw a card. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. So we could Great Horn to go get more mana, which is not sounding like a bad idea. Another thing we could do is play Paradise Druid, then playing Great Horn on that. Gonna grab a forest. That way the spot removal isn't as strong. And we're gonna do no attacks in the turn. Okay, opponent plays Gray Merchant, sure. So they gain quite a bit of life there. 7. That's fine. It's a swing in. Let's see what they decide to do here. Possibly draw some. Player loses a life, draws a card. Okay. This is becoming a bit costly for sure. Let's go ahead and sack the food, bring the cat back, drain the life. Let's go ahead and sack the cat. Repeat. Okay, so we take 1 here. So what can we do? We could potentially... Why are the cats stacked like this? This is really weird. Okay. Okay, so if I play N-Rays, I don't think it'll work. I don't think it works like that. I'd swing in for 7. Wait, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 7 plus 3 plus 3. It's not enough. That's 13. Although, can we YOLO it? We're gonna YOLO here. Yes. We shall YOLO! Because then I have a blocker too. I think the opponent knows because they block the 3. They take 10. So I take 3, 6, 9. Yes, let's go! GG! Professor Sultai's Sorcerer's Broomatorium. It's so stupid. But it works. It works for some very weird reason. Felipe Ohi. Alright, so as I mentioned before, good hand to start off with is Paradise Druid, enough mana to cast it, obviously. So we'll go and keep this one. So big shout out to, you know, a couple of my YouTube followers out there, YouTube subscribers, for giving me actually the kind of inspiration for this deck. Francisco Tavares and Casarius, you guys, you see it, it's working. Yeah, we'll go keep this one. Garrison cat. The cats make me sad. Why does the cat gotta die? So play this, play the Paradise Druid. Pass the turn. This one's actually going to be a tough one though. This person's full on cats. Love it. Okay, Sentinel's Eyes. Sure. We're gonna do no blocks here. That was weird. Alright, so we're gonna play a forest and let's go ahead and mutate the druid. Grab a forest, and we're gonna do no attacks. And yeah, probably gonna block at least the smaller creatures from here on out, so that's fine, I suppose. Oh man, I'd love to get one of my gem razors or whatever. So take 3, sure. With the gem razor, I can just destroy that whole stack of asshole shenanigans that's going on over there. Alright, so we're gonna play an island, and we could Auspicious Starix here. I don't believe it's necessary though, so we'll go and play that, put it over, give us another land, and that'll give us the opportunity to play the Starix next turn, grab an island, and no attacks. And that'll be at its 3rd mutation, so Auspicious Starix can hopefully top deck like 3 really good things for us. So we're gonna take 3 here. Okay, so they gain 2 life. Shit. Man, they're getting tons of life here. No, sir, I don't like it. Alright, so let's go in Starix. Put it over. Grab a forest. Grab a swamp, sure. That's pretty nice. Okay. Okay. So if we play this, this is a pretty risky move on my part, but I think we gotta do it because we can get rid of Daxos. So let's play the land. If we play the land, actually no. What was I thinking? I don't even know what the hell I was thinking. We're gonna play Temple of Deceit. Witch's Oven, don't think is gonna help us here. We're gonna do no attacks. We do have reach now. We can give the opponent quite the reach around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mutate the Gem Razor to kill Daxos though, for sure. Okay, so Garrison Cat. I think what we're going to do is we're going to block the Sage. We could even block the Charm Stray. So I'm saying 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll bring me down to 3. Is it worth it to just block the Charm Stray just for shits and giggles then? I think we just block like this. Okay, so we're down to 3. I want to gain some more life. This is a tough one. It's a very, very, very tough one for me. Alright, so we're going to go do this. We're going to mutate the Gem Razor. And destroy Daxos, I guess. Then we're going to, hold up, which one has reach? Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. The opponent doesn't need that. Okay, so then we're going to spark double this. We'll play that tapped, and we're gonna do no attacks end the turn. This one's a tough one. This one is a tough one. So they're gonna bring Luris into their hand. Makes sense. Now I could spark double another creature. Okay, so we got a swamp and a spark double. Not quite what we're looking for here. And they're gonna let all attacks through, basically. Reach, trample. This just has hexproof. I think we try to get reach, though. Just go and grab this. It's a 7/7. And this is, neither of these have trample. They just have hexproof. So we could start applying pressure, though. I think that's what we need to do, because what they're going to do is they're going to have Luris bring back maybe Daxos or an angelic gift, which is going to give their creatures flying. So at the very least, we need to have something with reach stand back, which would be that. So yeah, let's go and swing in with that. So they get a 1/1 token, but they can play Luris. What I need is my fucking End-Raze Forerunner, I think. That's the thing that's going to help me thrive. Okay, replay the Garrison Cat. So maybe attacking wasn't necessarily the greatest idea. Oh, okay. Insatiable Hemophage, though. Oh, okay. Let's go. Alright, how many mutations does this have already? 3, so this is going to be the 4th one. This is definitely saving my ass here. Put under. Grab the forest. Got nothing else to grab. Got all our basic lands out. Oh shit, let's go. And I think what we gotta do is apply some trample pressure. So if we swing in and they block with like one thing, I think we gotta swing in with something with trample. And this allows us to apply some pressure, much needed. So they're down to 19. And we have blockers here, and yeah, I'm gonna end the turn. So I have to remember that I have Witch's Oven, that I can sack things. Not only will it help for gaining life, but it'll also allow me to activate Sorcerer's Broom, so I can create more Broom tokens. So gotta keep all this shit in mind. And what I think I might do, actually, this is gonna be kind of spicy, but I'm gonna sack Space Godzilla. Okay, that's fine. Hexproof. So will I be taking this no matter what then? This was my only reach, huh? Yeah, so what I can do is take the 3. Yeah, take the 3. This has hexproof, death touch. Yeah, we pass. Take the 3. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do here now, I think. A very tentative game plan. I love that they're only on 4 mana. I guess Orzhov Luris really doesn't need very much mana to thrive anyway, but we can do this. We can do this. I believe. Sentinel's Eyes from the grave. Sure. I'm gonna go and sack this. So it gives that back to him. And I'm gonna go and auto pay. Then I'm gonna sack this. Gain some life. Auto pay. And look at that. Got ourselves a little army forming here. So I'm going to play this on here. Under. And let's just hope we can get our fucking End-Raze Forerunner here. Let's go and return that. Decline. Yes! Let's go! Let's go, Broom Mutants. Oh my god. GG. Stoozy the Poozy. It's a great name. Yeah, this looks like a keep because we got the prerequisite of Paradise Druid in your opening hand, so we're going to hold on to it. I don't like that we are on the draw. Okay, opponent mulls down to 6. Good sign for us, hopefully. Can we get you to mull down to 0, though? Well, the island and the opt doesn't bode well for us, but, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to go and play the Overgrown Tomb, and we're just going to play that tapped. Oh, Paradise Druid. Oh, we're just gonna be a mirror match. Whose Paradise Druid is better? I think theirs is probably gonna be better. I wonder though, for real, if they are playing mutants. I haven't seen anything that would indicate as such yet. I need to draw into a land though. So if I don't draw into a third land, I am probably just gonna have to tap my druid, sadly. Because we do need to get that land. Grab a forest. I don't know when my voice went like that. Grab a forest. But that does open up some mana for possibly auspicious. Ooh, what is this? Underworld Breach. Oh, is this like one of those song decks? Song of Creation? Like turbo pop off decks? Because if it is, I do have Gem Razor in hand. Alright, so we're gonna play that. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is Spark Double. I wonder if they have Storm's Wrath in here though. It may be stupid to do this, but I need to ramp up. So we're gonna do it. And the Migratory Greathorn will be protected, or at least the copy will be protected from a Storm's Wrath. So that's kind of nice. Song of Creation. Dope. Let's go. We are Gem Razoring. Gem Razoring. Gem Razoring. Opponent is not going to like this. Made you discard your hand too. And yeah, let's play a Witch's Oven. Just for shits and gigs. And yeah, we're going to do no attacks. And the turn. And the turn here. Okay, so they could potentially play their Uro. Which, yeah, sucks a butt. But, sucks a butt. Okay, my turn. They're probably wondering about the Witch's Oven, like, why the hell's that in there? So this has 2 mutations on it, so let's go ahead and pay a green, and we're gonna go and Star X this. Put that over. Grab a forest. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Love to see that. Could just play that, and yeah, we're just going to end the turn. Do no attacks. I'll probably double block the Uro with the Gem Razors. Opponent Cathartic Reunions, sure. Gilded Goose, you say? Okay, sure. Do what you gotta do. Okay, so they ramp up. Okay. So, let's see. So if we double block, which is what I believe we should do, or is it not? I think it's what we do. We pass the blockers, we block with that, and we sack. I think that's what we gotta do. So we don't take any damage. Bring the cat back to drain 1 though. Okay, let's Temple of Deceit. See what we got on the top of the deck. So I can make sure that the Auspicious Star X is getting as much value as possible. We'll put that swamp on the bottom. And yeah, let's go and mutate once more. We might be able to pop off here. We'll put it over. I guess it doesn't really matter. That was the 4th mutation. Dope. Grab a forest. You'll love to see it. Yeah, why not? Put that on top. It's a little bit of extra goodies. Let's go ahead and grab a forest, I think. Let me see. Who has Summoning Sickness here? No one really? So if we do this, we could get Dora, right? Let me see. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one of these. Would that be worthwhile though to do that? Shit. How many cards do they have? 36 cards still? Let's play the Sorcerer's Broom here. And we're going to swing in with those 2. Yeah, sure. Let's swing in for those. I wonder if they're going to be able to pop off. I really wonder. Might be able to with like a Song of Creation. Jace. Okay. Interesting. So I have quite a bit of cards in their library though. Okay, second Jace goes into their graveyard. A second Uro, Shuro. Okay, so they burn that. They have access to 4 mana. Alright, whenever you discard a card, draw that many cards. Sure, that's fine. Let's go ahead and sack that. We're going to auto pay. That back in. Drain the opponent for 1. Sack the cat. We gotta get every single life point that we can from this. Maximize. Maximize! Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and mutate this bad boy. Get under. Go and bounce that. Grab an island. Take action. A lot of tings. There we go. Just tapped. Let's swing in. 12 attackers. Let's go. The jank is real. Oh my god. Let's go, Sorcerer's Broom. GG. GG. Yes! Alright, this is a hand. This is a hand. It doesn't have what we're traditionally looking for. But if we can get a Paradise Druid, we might be okay. Play a Temple of Deceit. And I don't think we need that. We'll put that on the bottom. Love to just draw into a Paradise Druid or more land basically at this point. But we could Sorcerer's Broom into Migratory Greathorn, which could get us some lands, so it is what it is. Opponent's playing their very own Cauldron shenanigans. We're gonna go play a Forest and a Sorcerer's Broom. Come on now, smoke some Creed. Luckily, if I can get Gemraiser online, I can start punishing the opponent. Getting rid of their witches' ovens. Okay. Ooh. Playing some Jund Sacrifice. Fun. Doing no blocks. Yeah, that's nice. So we're gonna play an island, and we're gonna play Greathorn. We're gonna grab a forest, and that will allow us to Gemraiser, potentially. And, I think we do no attacks. I'm just going to play a little bit of control here. Sit back, chill. Let the opponent do what it's trying to do, I guess. Be able to Gemraiser next turn, hopefully. That would be nice. Really wish I had had the Paradise Druid. That would have been sweet. So they got Trail of Crumbs going on. Sure. At least they won't be swinging in with a... for a little bit. So let's go ahead and... do we get rid of the Witch's Oven or the Trail of Crumbs is the question. I think we play the... Gemraiser first. That'll allow me to get rid of the Oven, I guess. Let's force the opponent to do what they gotta do here. Bring that back, sure. Got a Stomping Ground, okay. That over. And yeah, let's go and get rid of the Trail of Crumbs. That's a lot more value than the Witch's Oven at this point. Get to sack, I get to draw one more, sure. Let's see what they reveal. Reveal to me. Yeah, this would have been definitely sick if this was on a Paradise Druid, because then I could have kept that going for a while. That's fine though, because I get rid of that one. Go and grab a Forest. Sure. We make him spend 2 mana to play... don't play this tapped. We make him spend 2 mana basically to... we'll do no attacks. To cast Trail of Crumbs again. And then they're going to be spending their turn. And I'm just probably going to try to play like Pouncing Shark or maybe even Auspicious Starix. That'll be pretty good. It's already got 2 mutations on it, so... sweet. Okay. Ooh, love it. You love to see it. No mana. So we're going to destroy that shit. Okay. Play a Swamp. And let's go ahead and Starix. Put this on top. Add over. Go get rid of the Trail of Crumbs. We'll grab a Forest. Got a couple of more Star X's, okay? So we'll get rid of their draw engine, which is nice. Basically what we're trying to do here, we'll play a Witch's Oven too, for shits and gigs, I suppose. And yeah, let's see, does this have trample? It has trample. We could force them to double block, which wouldn't be smart. We'll just do no attacks, I'll end the turn. So what I'm planning on doing is playing a Pouncing Shark on this and then destroying their Witch's Oven. And yeah, I think that will be cool. I'll be completely cool with that, I think. Would have loved to have these auspicious Star X's in my hand. They're gonna sack, scry, sure, do what you gotta do. Scry to the bottom. Sack the cat, scry to the bottom, and we're gonna pass. Okay, so opponent brings the cat back in, pings me down. And what else can we just... We need to be able to punish the opponent. Play the land, untapped, and my turn. Let's play Pouncing Shore Shark. On this. They might have removal in hand. I'm thinking they maybe have like... Oh shit! Let's go! We beat Judge Sacrifice with this pile. Oh, mutated Broom goodness. Oh my god. Yes! This is so sick. What a fucking way to end today's matches. Awesome. GG. Alright folks, this looks like a great place to end the video, and we did it! We did it! Casarius, Francisco, this was the deck that you guys were talking about, where we get a Sorcerer's Room out, and we put mutate creatures on it and try to get as many of those copies of the mutated creatures as possible. Now we didn't end up doing that on quite a few matches, to be honest. We kind of ended up just winning the old-fashioned way by beating down with either an End-Race Forerunner, or just beating down with big beefy creatures like Auspicious Starix. But overall, it was still crazy that we had the option to do that and we still won. Like, we just filled this deck with a bunch of jank, and it's just so powerful. And it also highlights just how powerful the mutate mechanic can really be, especially in the current meta right now. But hopefully you guys had just as much fun watching me play this pile as I had playing it, because it was so fun. It was really fun. It is kind of similar to the mutate deck that I just made with Primal Empathy, but there were a lot of different things too. You had to think about things very differently. I didn't have the removal that I did in that deck. I didn't have counter spells. I didn't have the ramp with Uro, for instance. So I really had to focus on being patient, which is, I think, a good virtue to have when you're playing jank decks, just because you want to be thinking a few steps ahead, knowing that the opponent is planning on doing things that you can't probably interact with. So, but overall, I had a ton of fun playing this deck. Thank you guys for the recommendation. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did enjoy, please remember to destroy the like and subscribe buttons below. It's not just a great way to support my channel, it's a great way for you to stay up to date with my current and future content, and best of all, it's completely free. Thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that like button below, and to help you stay up to date with my upcoming videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Slayers.